Put a little bit of the rub, nigga, I gotta be safe.
Let's get to the sports talk.
Today, we found out the potential #1 pick in next year's NFL draft, Ohio State star Chase Young, will have to sit out this weekend because of an NCAA issue. Well, just minutes ago, we found out the potential #1 pick in next year's NBA draft won't be able to play tonight due to an NCAA issue. It is breaking news, and that is a tweet here coming in from Woj. The NCAA has ruled Memphis big man James Wiseman, the possible #1 overall pick in 2020 in that draft, ineligible, according to his lawyers, saying this in Memphis. His attorney said the NCAA declared Wiseman ineligible to play in Memphis because head coach Penny Hardaway helped Wiseman move from Nashville to Memphis. Hardaway is considered a booster by the NCAA because he donated to the U of M in 2008. That move, by the way, took place in 2018. Wiseman's attorney has filed a lawsuit against the NCAA and the University of Memphis. For more on this story, how about this? Let's bring in LaFonso Ellis. And let's talk a little bit about Wiseman, too. In his first college game against South Carolina State, the top recruit in the country, how about 28 points, 11 rebounds in only 22 minutes? You said, wow.
Yes.
What else do you want to say about this story? What's your big reaction?
It's incredible because you're talking about a Memphis State team that had the potential of actually hanging the banner at the end of the year. Now they have no shot. Wiseman, a guy you can throw it into, he can make moves in the post, finish around the basket. People don't realize how hard he posts. He really wants it when he catches a low block. He runs the floor like a deer, can make an open shot. Now with Precious Achiuwa left, now with Boogie Ellis left, I don't think they have enough players to be able to compete at that level, so their Final Four.
This stuff is getting ridiculous with the NCAA. You got coaches that can make millions of dollars off these players, and the players already can't get paid because a coach have a player move to college so he can be able to play basketball. He ain't saving no money. I get Penny Hardaway is affiliated with the NCAA. What did it have to do with him having a player move so he could be able to go to college and play basketball, potentially go to the NBA? Just to help him out. And y'all gonna rule him eligible for that? He ain't give him no bribe, he ain't give him nothing. He just helped him move. Back in 2017, it's 2019. That's all he was doing, just trying to help his player move to Memphis. The NCAA don't care about these players really. And that's why players going overseas now. They don't care about them. They can make all these billions of dollars off these kids' names, jersey sales, and these coaches could sit there and coach and make millions off of them. That's why they try to make this rule be complete so they can be able to play the players off their name. Because these people could make all this money off of them. None of these kids can afford to really do too much in college. They struggle. And only thing a coach did was help him move. He ain't even paying. Chase Young, he just accepted the money from a friend so he could do something. It ain't like the coach had him money either. A friend helped him get a couple of dollars so he could be able to do something. And the NCAA don't care about these players at all. But they can sit here and make all this money off them, and these kids struggle for 4 years. While y'all sit back and make all this money, pay these coaches all this money, and while these kids just struggle by, and he only selling a couple of dollars to do something while he in school, and a player just get helped by a coach to move to Memphis, and y'all take him out. Chase Young got a 4-game suspension for that. I get it. He should have accepted, but at the same time, it ain't like the coaching staff gave him money. A friend did. It ain't like Penny Hardaway gave him money. He just helped him move. And y'all trying to mess these people's career up, and why y'all can sit back and make billions of dollars off on him? This NCAA stuff is getting ridiculous.
Chances are shot.
The drop-off is that big.
Oh, without a doubt. You're talking about the potential #1 player in the draft and a kid who we've not seen play our game for a long time because of the versatility, his ability to block shots, really command the painted area. He's gone. Memphis is done.
Okay, we'll see how this plays out. LaFonso, thank you so much. Stand by right now. We have much more in this story. Let's bring in Adrian Janowski. Adrian, what else can you tell us about this breaking news story?
Well, James Wiseman's lawyer in Memphis, Leslie Ballin, explained that Penny Hardaway, in the investigation that has been going on, admitted that he helped financially to move his family from Nashville to Memphis before he was the coach at Memphis. He was a high school coach, a travel coach of the Memphis area, and the NCAA is deeming Penny Hardaway.
He wasn't a part of the NCAA yet. He was still in high school helping him and his family move. And y'all still bother this kid and bother his career a little bit because the coach in high school at the time helped his family move to Memphis so he could be able to play something he loved. NCAA is just power hungry. They doing anything to mess with anybody. He wasn't even a part of the NCAA yet. He was still in high school when he helped it.
As a booster, remember, he played at Memphis. He's donated money to the school. That makes you a booster under NCAA regulations. And, Penny Hardaway argued that he was not the coach at Memphis, didn't know he'd become the coach at Memphis and would recruit this player. And that has now jeopardized Wiseman's eligibility, a player who right now is a very strong frontrunner to be the #1 overall pick in the June 2020 NBA draft.
Adrian Janowski with the very latest here surrounding James Wiseman, back here with Fonz. The comp that I heard early on, especially in opening night for him, was Joel Embiid. Is that appropriate here, that we're talking about a guy that can transcend a big man at 7'1"?
Absolutely, because of his length and ability to play both inside and outside, you have to deal with him. So if you have a smaller guy on the inside, he's going to bang you, take advantage of your interior. Hard to guard left-handed big dudes in the post anyway. And the potential to be able to shoot it from the outside as well. Just talking about a guy that's a franchise guy in the NBA, a guy that you can build around because of his ability to play both ends of the floor.
So we got a little taste here. We just saw what he could do in one game.
Yeah.
We're going to watch this Memphis team without him moving on because they got a contest tonight against Illinois, Chicago tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time on ESPNU. Fonz, thank you so much. Here's a quick look at, our latest and new NBA draft board. That big board has Wiseman at #1. You see a ton of freshmen there in that part as well in the conversation, featuring Cole Anthony and all these guys we're going to see tonight play, right? Unfortunately, we will not see Wiseman in action, ruled ineligible right now by the NCAA. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app.